Hello, independent learners. I am Isna Rizky Kartika Fahmi, a part of PPG Prajabatan Gelombang 2 Universitas PGRI Semarang. I invite you to reflect on Ki Hadjar Dewantara's talks on student-centered education. Of course, you already know who Ki Hadjar Dewantara is. He is the father of Indonesian national education. He was a pioneer of education in the Dutch colonial era. He founded the Taman Siswa College to provide an opportunity for all children to obtain the right to education. How Ki Hadjar Dewantara's talks on pro-students' education can be realized? Let's reflect on the development and application in schools and in the classrooms according to our own context and socio-cultural conditions in the regions. Education that is pro-child focuses on students as the top priority to be served. Every child has the freedom to learn according to the natural desires and abilities that formed within. The educational process must be student-centered. Students are given the freedom to grow and develop. Teachers and parents should pay attention to the talents, interests, and abilities of each student to provide the necessary support in the learning process. So, what are the characteristics of learning that liberate children? Following reflection, the first is the liberate human. Education aims to make children safe and happy both as human beings and as members of society. Children are free human beings but independent ones who are responsible. An independent human being is a human being who lives outwardly or inwardly, not depending on other people but relying on his own strength. In the learning process in class, children must learn without pressure, without fear of being blamed, be free to express their opinions, and develop creativity in any form. Psychological encouragement is important in the learning process because it can build curiosity, motivation, and strong discipline in children. The second is to develop children's talent and interests. Child-friendly education is education that pays attention to the interests and talents of each child. Talent is an innate ability, while interest is formed during the process of child development. Not even always related to academics or cognitive abilities, but talent can be related to things that are social in nature, such as the ability to communicate and interact with many people. In teaching, teachers should know the characteristics of their students. Conducting a diagnostic assessment before carrying out learning can help children become more familiar with the characteristics of their students so that teachers can easily develop their children based on the talents and interests of the child. The third is the nature of the child. Education that is beneficial to students is education that elaborates on the nature of nature and the nature of the times. Ki Hadjar Dewantara reminded us that children's education actually requires them to achieve their natural strengths. The way children learn and interact in the 21st century is certainly very different from that of students in the 20th century. At this time, we often see children mastering technology more than their parents. In using digital media, we are adapting to the era in which children now live and grow. Faced with the challenge of the 5.0 industrial revolution, education currently emphasizes the ability of children to have 21st century skills in order to compete and develop according to the times. The strength of the socio-cultural context in an area should also be aligned with the teaching process that children receive. For example, by maintaining regional traditions or working together to celebrate religious holidays. This aims to strengthen mutual respect for diversity, set an example for maintaining regional traditions, and foster tolerance among religious communities. The fourth is the motto of Ki Hadjar Dewantara. Ki Hadjar Dewantara's talks on education that side with students can be seen from the spirit of education contained in the motto, namely, ing ngarsa sung tulodo, ing matia mangan karso, and tutwuli handayani, which means in front of giving an example, in the middle of giving encouragement, and behind giving encouragement. Teachers and parents are individuals who set an example for children to develop their noble human values so that they become individuals with good character. Ethics is a life balance between cipta, rasa, and karsa. Ethics trains you to have self-awareness and social awareness and is responsible for making decisions for your own independence and the independence of others. The emergence of children's potential depends on the stimulation given by teachers and parents. Therefore, it is mandatory for teachers and parents to explore and encourage the development of children's potential from an early age. Each of our children is a superior seed. Just a matter of providing the right place. Students must be given encouragement and guidance from various parties to provide quality education services that are pro children. Because education is guidance, so as a teacher, let the natural strength and as a closing sentence, remember that every child is unique, authentic, and cannot be compared. So, give appreciation to children according to their respective potentials, thus reflecting Ki Hadjar Dewantara's talks about students. Finally, I hope this is useful and thanks for watching.